So, the Democrats have already published their list of 2028 hopefuls. These are the candidates. Gretchen Whitmer. MAGA tried to kidnap and kill her, honey. And still, she stood alongside Donald Trump. You know who showed real panache during his first presidency? It's all in the actions. I don't care what people say. I watch how they move. Nancy Pelosi standing up, ripping up the State of the Union address when he was done lying to the country for an hour and a half, sucking all the oxygen out of the room, loving all the attention. That was a boss move. That made her a legend. These weak-ass Democrats right now, with the exception of Jasmine Crockett and a few others, AOC, she's not going to talk to you. She's not going to talk to you unless there's 10 cameras in her face, 20,000 people plus in the audience. She is not interested in talking to her constituents. She is on the full-fledged celebrity bus. She is feeling her oats. She knows that she has got the attention of some very high-profile people. Remember the Met Gala dress. I mean, I love her messaging, but she's hooked on the celebrity. I want my politicians to be celebrities. No, thank you. Gavin Newsom, both sidesism. Gavin Newsom thinks that he can ride the middle to the White House. Bitch, there ain't no middle no more. This is a moat. You're either on one side or the other. If you're in the middle, you're at the bottom, and nobody's paying attention to you because nobody's there anymore. You aren't changing nobody's mind, and all Gavin Newsom did was platform hate, bigotry, intolerance, and that feckless asshole thought that that was going to earn him respect and a pathway to the White House. Get out of here. Josh Shapiro, governor. No, because I stood with you. I thought you was gonna be a great vice president one day. I stood with you. Never again. When you experience that extremely tragic threat to your family's life, when somebody took a matchstick to your house because they didn't like the kindness that you demonstrated toward people who weren't like you, you came out and you blamed both sides.
This kind of violence is becoming far too common in our society. And I don't give a if it's coming from one particular side or the other, directed at one particular party or another, or one particular person or another.
You said, oh my goodness, the violence on both sides. Both sides my ass. And I'm so over having to get called to the floor every time MAGA idiots fuck up. And like I have to be reprimanded alongside with them to make them feel good or make them feel better. Like they're not animals running around with guns, shooting children, sending pipe bombs, trying to kidnap political leaders, murdering Josh Shapiro. I'm tired of y'all Democrats trying to make MAGA feel better by calling us up to the floor for a stern talking to as well. When you know what we're doing? We're out here feeding raccoons. We're hugging trees. We're wanting you to stop locking up brown people in places that you have branded Alligator Alley that your base now wears t-shirts of like it's fucking Disney World. So fuck you, Josh Shapiro. Absolutely not. Pete Buttigieg, I like Pete Buttigieg, but he's practically perfect in every way, Pete. And sometimes his perfection becomes the enemy of the good, and people don't really gravitate towards somebody who seemed like, oh my God, he's had a perfect walk through life. Rhodes Scholar, educated, qualified, chosen. But is he going to be accepted for being gay by MAGA after coming out of one of the most heated and hateful eras since the 40s and 50s and 60s? I don't know. But I will tell you what, I don't know much about Westmore, TBD. I'm going to be paying attention. Governor Pritzker, I love you so far. You have got an aura, you have got a vibe, you have got a fire. You are the big white male Jasmine Crockett. You are fearless. And I am so far a fan. And I didn't expect that. He'd make an amazing president, vice president, but there's one who's already been around this block. And the thing is, it's not because I'm a huge fan. I don't even have a t-shirt. But I will tell you what. I have watched Kamala Harris for the last 3 years. Everything she has said, everything she warned us about, she was right.
Just read Project 2025.
The former president said that's not true. He would veto.
He says everything. Come on, are we really taking his word for it?
I hate to say it, told you so. Tariffs on all imports that he has described would be a 20% sales tax, in essence, on basic necessities for the average American worker. I hate to say it, I told you so.
He intends to give tax breaks to billionaires and big corporations and make working families foot the bill.
I hate to say it, I told you so.
Ask Donald Trump what his plan is for Black America. Democracy. You know what he says he'll do? Terminate the Constitution of the United States.
That's right.
Let me remind folks. You know what's in the Constitution of the United States? The Fourth Amendment, which protects you against unreasonable searches and seizures. The Fifth Amendment, the Sixth Amendment, the 14th Amendment, which in most of those amendments, one thing or another was about a movement spurred by Black people to ensure that we would be equally protected under the law.
I hate to say it, I told you so.
There is a huge contrast in this election. Donald Trump has said he will be a dictator on day one.
I hate to say it, I told you so.
She was